Majesty's summon Sir Eric Clonavexton.
Welcome, Sir Eric, to our land.
Majesty, I have business on board.
So we understand.
I would ask that I would beg a boon.
Speak this boon. If it is a right and proper thing and within our power, we shall grant it.
Your Majesties, I ask that you elevate my squire, Sivrid Brumbach, into the Order of Chivalry.
Exactly what I hoped.
Call forth the candidate.
Their Majesties summon forth Sivrid Brumbach.
Is there a royal peer who will speak for Sivrid?
Aye, Your Majesty. I am Duke Braunus, Pelican and Knight of the Society. It has been a pleasure to get to know Sivrid in these last number of years. I only wish I had gotten to know him for the past 30. This gentleman came to us in a very hard and dark time through the plague for his son, to help his son become a better fighter. And in that time, they were dedicated and spent hours of effort making each other better. This man has taught me and reminded me how important family is. The best part is there's so many people from his past that are also his family. And that is what makes him an example of this order, is that he reminds me that we are all family here. And he, as a part of our order, will remind us that we are family as well. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Well said.
Is there a companion of the Order of the Laurel who will speak for Sivrid?
Yes, Your Majesties. I am Margaret Mary's Gryphon, and I come to speak for this man. I have known him since the days of our youth, and in that time he has ever been a supporter of those who partake of the various arts, and he does a number of them himself. Amazing me to the embroidery of the Guards of Sea, and best in my heart, the Bard of Knights, and maker of music. I am very happy to support him for you, and see what I will make.
Is there a companion of the Pelican who will speak for Sivrid?
Yes, Your Majesties. I am Elisette Inindermata, companion of the Pelican from Palantir, and by your leave I would speak for this man. In all the years I have known Sivrid, he has always offered help where he's on need. This service is offered with good humor and calm encouragement and wisdom where necessary. When needed, he stepped back to attend to the needs of family and his lands, and then, once those were met, returned again to offer that cheerful service. I'm delighted to be here to speak for this man.
Is there a Master of Defense who will speak for Sivrid?
Yes, Your Majesties. I'm Master Azrael LaFay. I will speak for him. When he first asked me to speak for him, I started thinking about all of the obvious things that we talk about what a knight should be. And the one thing that stood out to me more than anything was something we take for granted. It's a kind of prowess, it's a virtue, and it's something that we've been lacking somewhat in the last few years. And that is kindness. There is a difference between being nice and being kind. And I heard about him before I knew him, and his kindness preceded me. There's a way on the field to be violent, and you can call that prowess. There's also a way to show mercy and He shows mercy, and obviously he's a good fighter. But I think we can all be inspired by his kindness. And as a knight, I think we should be grateful as a kingdom to have. Thank you, Matt.
Harold, call forth the Order of Chivalry.
Their Majesties summon the Order of Chivalry!
Noble sirs, you have heard these testimonies. But we ask of you, your wish. God, you're in it. Should we be inducted into your order? I come to you. But there are many other obligations as a player. It's for you to pick up the mantle of the sword. Come by you. Sivrid, very mindful of your prowess on the field and responsive to the wishes of your peers, we are minded to make you knight. Know that to wear the belt and chain of a knight is to hold a sacred trust. But the obligations of knighthood will demand your efforts every moment of your life.
A knight of society must be respectful of all persons, never offending the faith of another. A knight must respect all those who are weak or defenseless, whether because of age, infirmity, poverty, or power, and be steadfast in defending them.
A knight must love his kingdom and his province and fulfill most faithfully his feudal duties to his baron and his king. His word must be dependable beyond doubt or question. He must never flee from the face of his foes, and he must be generous to all, and always, everywhere, he must be a champion of the right and the good.
The laws of the society and the customs of the kingdom require that a knight be proud, as you have demonstrated you are upon the field. That a knight be courteous, as you have shown yourself to me, as these noble gentlemen and ladies attest, and that a knight be loyal to his kingdom and society.
Do you then desire the burden of knighthood?
I do.
You're about. Yes, sir. Wear this belt as a token of your prowess.
Wear a chain.
This chain.
Style that we're working with have for the Knights of Calstar there. It's heavy, as is the burden. Strong, if the link is broken. The other links will hold it together.
It is particularly meaningful to me that this chain is made in the style that Sir Forgan would have worn. Sir Forgan was the first knight I made 30 years ago. Sivrid would be the last knight I have the privilege for this change is spoken of your community. Spurs?
These are the oaken spurs. The knights and masters who wore them are as follows: Eichbrander, Finn, Edmund, Asmundus, William, David, Oberon, Michael, Ephraim, Hernan, William, Sheila, Bonar, Rin, Padrick, Lothar, Nikolai, Palomar, Ismail, Richard, Randall, Lark, Robert, Thomas, Mulharic, Thorfinn, Fuller, Titus, Baldwin, Scott, Dimitri, Nigel, Kjartan, Luther, Ragnar, Axel, Telek, Rutger, Gunnar, Cadigan, Bartlin, Silverthorn, Eckel, Marter, Boris, Callum, Crispum, Ingram, Nicholas, Ulfer, Bodo, Ulrecker, Bruce, Kristen, Winthing, Jamie, Gunna, Cedric, Ford, Gephardt, Brand, Angus, Erie, Magnus, Marcus, Corvus, Wolfric, Ivan, Rolf, Timothy, Sirius, Onan, Brengi, and now Sivrid.
Wear these spurs an outward token of your new station. Don't lose. There is. This is the sword of a knife. One edge strikes the truth of matters. The other administers the king's justice. The staggered counsel's mercy.
Bear your sword with strength, so compose your heart to goodness, that you never use it to injure another unjustly, but always to use it to defend the just and the right.
Here. Oh. Are you prepared to swear your fealty to the crown of the middle kingdom?
I am.
And swear to pay homage to the crown.
I here swear fealty and do homage to the crown of the Middle Kingdom. Ever be a good knight and true, reverent and generous, shield of the weak, obedient to my liege lord, foremost in battle, courteous at all times, champion of the right and the good. Thus swear I, Sivrid Brumbach.
This do we hear and shall never forget, nor fail to reward that which is given. Fealty with love, power with honor, oath breaking with vengeance. In remembrance of oaths given and received. In remembrance of your lineage, obligations. Be thou a good knight. Let this be the last blow you accept unanswered.
Huzzah!
Lords and ladies, present to you the newest Knight of the Mid-Realm, Sir Sivrid.